guess I'll go with Scarlett. Alright, we'll make it happen. She sighs. It didn't take long to find Scarlett. She found me first. Damn, she had just bursted through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Kazuma? Thank God you're okay. Oh my God. What's going on, Scarlett? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. Oh my God. Like it. It's really incredible. And I messed up my intro with you earlier and... Well, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is, applying it just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things. Who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is, something slammed into the door outside. Wait, something slammed into the door outside? I almost jumped up from the surprise. Give me brains and bananas. Applying too much turns people to rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains. And bananas. Dear God, not the bananas. The door slammed open. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here fast. 4 busted through the door and blocked our only exit. Give me brains and bananas. What the fuck? I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Blasted forward with a white powder covering his face entirely. He fell wildly for a few seconds and fell to the ground unconscious. What was that? Let's just say for seeing all the bananas he wants now, and we'll leave it at that. Follow me. We ran outside of the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? Oh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I may have experienced it on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlett. Thanks. Crazy, but still, thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till we've got an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit, we got to go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them to zombies too. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them up in the library. Ha ha ha. Or doomed, aren't we? Scarlett and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. Alright, it's showtime. You really think this will work? You bet, I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here. Alright, it's time to save our friends. Brains. They didn't change their faces. They're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. This is payback for you guys acing your introductions. What in the shit? I'm sorry, what? Oh, nothing. You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course. What does it look like I'm doing? Something told me Scarlett was enjoying this a little too much. What the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second and there's zombies in the house? Not for much longer, I promise. We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person. Each of them knocked out as soon as as we delivered the cure. What? What? They look like a machine gun, if anything. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? You can't say that again. It was definitely a first, though. Kat told me that to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this woman is full of surprises. Stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. Back to what I'm here for. Your date today with Scarlett was a ratings knockout. I don't know if I'd call you two had a date, but you two had quite the popular ship for our viewers. She was gone before I had a chance to finish. Guess it's time to call in a night. Morning, Kazuma. Congrats, you made it to the 4th day. And you've become the first person to have not one, not two, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who'd have thought? Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really, really proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between you 3, lucky romantic interests, who do you want to spend today with? Scarlett. Huh? If making zombies doesn't count as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. But that's none of my business. I think Scarlett's somewhere around the mansion. We'll follow you. Scarlett out for strolling outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey Scarlett, you doing okay? Jeez. It's just you, Kazuma. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's, not your fault. I'm just a bit of edge after the whole zombie date thing. Whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Why? You saved everybody. You wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me. Well, yeah, at least. Hey, at least we don't have banana zombies running around anymore. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant. Still, they wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me. Well, that's true, but hey, it makes for great TV. Which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again. I'm sure this time. Let's not worry about that for now. Thanks though, I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlett. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if it's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. At least, I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who would say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie? Oh, hello? Behold, there's a nightclub in the mansion. Dude, what the fuck? Does this mansion have everything? This is now? I no, there is now. I made it myself. Oh, okay, got it. Granted, I used it more for a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam in. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. Dude, who is she? She like makes how to like she knows how to make stuff. I think you're probably the first person ever that says something like that. Yeah. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. What do you mean by that? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? I. There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. I can't help but raise an eyebrow. There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds. People trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research. A gift that I helped those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. Damn, how early? We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and moved on. It was my life's work, you know? But now, I can't remember what it was. How it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. Sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else? Maybe I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show. What the hell? I guess it does sound pretty weird. Of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this? An idiot? Oh my god. Wow, that should really say that to all the other ones. All those other dating shows. Oh my god. It's cause for real, like, how can you fall in love with someone in a span in a week, or I don't know how long those other shows are, those dating shows, that you're in love with that person, or that you decide, oh, you're gonna get married with them and whatever, or whatever. It's not realistic. I couldn't help but laugh. Well, I laughed too. So, but what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over? Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. Damn. Hello? Well, what's with the tongue out? You say before that. But if I can, I try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still working the details out. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. You got me beat there. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who we are, about who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lament the moments that truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone. It's nice to have someone that understands. I've got a silly idea if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who would agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were you, Kazuma. If only to see where life goes with someone like you. That's. Let me finish. Oh. Regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine, I can't remember the last time I had a friend just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I want you to feel better about the past too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough. And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlett. I'm glad, but how to say? I'd still prefer it if you pick me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all of the girls, I'm best educated, at the most illustrious career, won first place in the National New Asian Science Exhibition, and I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. Most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. Spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our talk. The next day, I woke to the sound of an explosion outside, with like a banger song in the background. I ran outside as fast as I could. What the? The first thing I saw was Scarlett and black smoke emanating from the ground near her. Oh, hey there, Kazuma. Nice weather we're having, huh? Hey, Scarlett. You okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again on trying to bring back people's memories without the whole monkey zombie bit. I figure if you and I ever, I want us to know everything about each other. Oh god. What is happening right now? No secrets. I like that, Scarlett. Thanks. Honestly, like for real, if I had to pick out of all the five, I'm like between Scarlett and Violet. Violet is the one with the white hair looking, because Ad isn't. But yeah, it would either be Scarlett or Violet. I'll let you know if I make any progress with that. I gotta clean this up. Give me a minute, and then we can head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time there since I got this island. Sounds good. Sounds good by me. Whoa. Cue the. How would I call it? The sexy music. We walked together through the forest hand in hand, talking about things we do after we got off this island, talking about everything and anything. After we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but there's a part of me that just wants to be a regular girl for a day. That's something I could never forget. And I'd like it if I could be that way with you. Whoa. What do you say? I'd like that. Yay. Scarlett did a little dance of happiness. What? We spent the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company, and maybe a little more than that. Somehow, in the middle of it all, I forgot what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In this moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive.